Welcome back, everybody. So today we are in the beautiful port of, well, you can't tell behind me because we're halfway into our tour, but in the beautiful port of Sydney, Nova Scotia. So we hopped on a tour bus today and made our way through the Cabot Trail. We stopped right now for lunch at this cute little restaurant. But we've seen some beautiful views along the way. But let me get back to last night, because last night that entertainment was absolutely fantastic. We saw the show from stage to screen. And as you could see from the clips, in the clips you could see that we saw little bits and pieces from about 5 different stage shows, from Chicago to West Side Story and several others. I want to say Little Shop of Horrors and a couple others. It was actually really good, very entertaining, lots of really great singing, lots of really great dancing. And then after that it was bedtime, because I had to meet in the theater at about 7:30 this morning for the tour, which is about an 8-hour tour. So we're halfway through having lunch right now at this cute little lodge. Some great local flair on the menu today. We've had some fish chowder, there's some tomato bisque, some sandwiches that you can make, some local cold cuts, some chicken salad, some egg salad, and then they had some apple cobbler or apple crumble for dessert, which was very good. So really nice little lunch here, and lots of amazing views. And that's really the point of doing a tour on the Cabot Trail, is just to look at all the beautiful scenery. Another really great part of doing it this time of year is obviously the leaves changing. Some really great foliage colors here in Nova Scotia. We've seen lots of reds, really vibrant reds, some yellows, obviously a lot of green. And yeah, so it's just really nice, relaxing day, a beautiful day here. It was very chilly this morning, in the upper 40s or so, but now I'd say it's probably closer to 60 degrees. Very few clouds in the sky. Gonna make my way back inside and take you guys along for the rest of the tour, and we'll check back in when we get back to port. Welcome back, everybody. So yeah, we just are on our way back to the ship now, and took a little pit stop here at the Celtic College, or the Gaelic College here on Cape Breton. We've seen some amazing views, and I'm going to go ahead and stick some footage in here for you to see, and I'll check back with you in just a second. Yeah, so those are some of the views that we were able to see on our journey here on the Cabot Trail, which was absolutely breathtaking. Of course, we stopped and had some lunch, which was pretty decent, some local Nova Scotia flair. And then you can see here in the background just another beautiful view here in Cape Breton. All in all, this was about a 7-hour tour. We have about another 30 minutes to get back towards the ship. And we'll walk around the port just a little bit, and then we'll be dining in Chops Steakhouse tonight. So that'll be a nice specialty dining meal in there. And for the show tonight, we have a magician. Stay tuned, and we'll check back with you guys in just a little bit. But it's a beautiful day here in Cape Breton. You can see my regular glasses are turning dark because the sun is just shining bright. There's not a single cloud in the sky, not even chilly. But yeah, this is the Celtic College here in Nova Scotia. Pretty. Welcome back, everybody. Made it back on board the ship. It's now about 4 o'clock, and looks like we're just waiting for this last late busload of people to get on board, and we'll be underway to the beautiful town of Halifax. But I wanted to show you one thing that Sydney, Nova Scotia is known for. Obviously, they're very large Gaelic community, Celtic community, and influence. So if you can see here, that, my friends, is the world's largest fiddle. Let me see if I can get a better look at it. There we go. Better look at the world's largest fiddle. I think they said it's about 40 something feet tall, which is kind of interesting. If you're gonna make the world's largest something, why not have it be a fiddle? Well, folks, that's a wrap here in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Beautiful view of the bridge right behind me as we're just about to depart Sydney on our way over to Halifax. Gorgeous day. Beautiful day. Welcome back, everybody. So we're back on the ship now from a long day in Sydney, Nova Scotia. How was your day there? What did you think?
It was beautiful.
What was
Beautiful
your favorite
day. The sun was out, no rain. I was happy.
What was your favorite part of Sydney?
The scenery.
Yeah, that you slept through.
I didn't sleep through it.
I saw you dozing off a few times.
Well, that was when it was not necessary to open my eyes.
Okay. Did you see the world's biggest fiddle?
I did.
Yeah.
It was pretty
cool.
damn big.
It was
Impressive.
Big ass fiddle.
In the world.
So
The
what did we
biggest.
have for dinner? We went to Chops Steakhouse.
We did.
And what are your thoughts of Chops?
It was yummy.
Very good.
Yummy, yummy.
We had all the food.
And then some.
Let's see. So you had the shrimp cocktail.
I did.
And
And I had a wedge.
And how was the shrimp cocktail and the wedge?
The shrimp cocktail could have been cooked a little less. It was too mushy, but it was good. The wedge was good, followed by ribeye with the sides of spinach, Gruyere cheese tater tots,
Yep.
and mushrooms.
Yeah. And you had
Really
a sauce
good.
with it?
I did. What was it called?
The red wine reduction?
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had the shrimp cocktail as well, and I also had the lobster bisque. I thought the shrimp cocktail was very good. Nice, large-sized shrimp, and the lobster bisque was very tasty. It was very hot, which is good. You know, I like my soups hot.
Yeah.
But it was very tasty. It had a nice hint of sherry to it, and a little touch of cream on top. It was very good. And then the bone-in ribeye, which was perfectly cooked, tasted very good. And I had a lovely baked potato with that, and a scoop of mushrooms and some cream spinach, which
Baked
was very
potato.
good.
Did you mention the baked potato?
Yeah, I just said the baked potato.
All right.
And I kind of went surf and turf and had a spicy garlic shrimp, I think is what it was. It wasn't spicy, but it was good, and it came with a side of mashed potatoes, but I didn't really eat the mashed potatoes because there was a lot of food. So I just kind of had some shrimp with my steak, and that was that. But the steak was perfectly cooked. It was very tasty, had a really good beef flavor, and the shrimp.
All of them.
All of the shrimps were very good. But we were too full to have dessert, so we went to the casino. And now we are in the theater for showtime at 9:15 for the CHRIS DUGDALE Magician. Never heard of him, never seen him, so this will be something new. Tomorrow we are in the port of Halifax, Nova Scotia, and we don't have anything planned, so we're going to probably just end up walking around the town.
And eating.
Because that's what you do on a cruise and even when you get off the cruise. So we'll probably have some poutine and beaver tail and whatever else
Shrimp
we
and
can find.
grits.
No.
They have shrimp and grits. I read up on it.
Shrimp and grits in Halifax?
Yeah.
Why would they get... I live in Charleston. That's like what Charleston's known for, is shrimp and grits.
I know, but I read up on Google that they have shrimp and grits here. There.
Well, maybe we'll find lobster, because you're in Halifax, so you gotta maybe have lobster. If you guys are liking what you're seeing, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, followed by the like button. It really does help the channel. So we will talk to you guys in the morrow.
My kids have done some artwork on the side of the deck. Or as they would say, crafts. I would call it graffiti. Please don't blink in the next 20 seconds. This story happens quickly. Thank you very much. It's a story about the first time that I ever did magic on a stage in front of a group of adults. It goes like this. I was 18 years old at the time of this story, and I looked at my watch. It was 7:56 precisely. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Me and three mates, we got on the 44 bus down to Kingston Avenue. We wanted to go to a club called the 678 Club. It's a great nightclub, this is a great nightclub. It's the kind of club you go, you pay a fiver, you get 10 drinks, everyone's completely hammered, my kind of place. The owner of the club, the king of clubs, funny kind of guy, real fun. He spent all night wearing a tutu. I asked no questions whatsoever because the soiree began and the first act on was incredible. This guy was terrific. He was a juggler, the master of the clubs. But instead of juggling the normal 3 clubs, he told jokes at the same time. That guy's ace. Love that guy. I went to the bar. There's a lady at the bar with a very annoying little dog. A canine. Thank you. Thank you. I said, what would you like to drink, Sheila? She said, I guess I'll have champagne. I said, guess again. She got a Diet Coke and we moved on. Because there was one bloke, Kira, who bet me $55 that I couldn't tell you right here, right now, your playing card. Kira, help me out. It's been a long night. Was it a red card? Yes. Was it a diamond card? Yes. Kira, was it the ace of diamonds? Yes. The crowd went wild. I put it to one side, it just won me 55. I was delighted, but between you and me at the doorpost, I wanted to see the next act. My favourites. A couple of ladies telling very rude jokes. I thought they were great. But one bloke got so offended he called the emergency telephone number of that country, 999. All the acts were arrested. The owner of the club had no more acts. Major problem. He came over to me and looked me square in the eyes. He said, Chris, I know you're a bit of a joker.
Wow.
Any chance you do 10 minutes for me on the stage? Now, I didn't want to do it. I felt very nervous. I tried to get out of it. I said, mate, I don't feel too well. He said, describe your symptoms. I said, between you and me, I feel a little bit blush.
Wow.
He said, no problem, we can sort that out very easily with a couple of trays of sandwiches. 3 sandwiches on each tray. And I ate. And I ate. Till I was sick. Terrible joke. Terrible. Let's move on. But I got up on that stage and I told some jokes, and it wasn't good. It was not good. But it wasn't a disaster. And this life, this wonderful life that we're sharing, can be amazing at times, this life. Because one thing can lead to another. And I ended up performing at that club 7 nights a week, 3 times a night. And many years later, I find myself on a beautiful ship in the middle of the ocean near Canada. They call it Serenade of the Seas. After 6,474 shows. The weirdest thing of all, Kira, was your card never even ever existed, only in your imagination, because that card is me, because I am the Joker. So the owner of the club came over to me and once again looked me square in the eye. He said, "How can I ever repay you?" And I said, "I don't want your money. You just gave me that first taste of show business, that experience that will change my life. But there's one thing I want you to do for me. I want you to remember my name."
Wow.
CHRIS DUGDALE, thank you very, very, very much indeed.
Just arrived here in the port of Halifax. We have just eaten our way through Halifax. We are about to play some movie quote? No, movie theme music trivia.
So your husband is a farmer, Lori. It's bad.